Hey you guys, Steve and Lacey here from Duo Reacts. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching our video. We are watching Game of Thrones, Season 7, Episode 3, and this one is called Queen's Justice.
The Queen's Justice. Just us.
Just us.
Watching the show.
So we have had a pretty eventful couple episodes. We had a battle last episode. Euron on the sea attacked.
Yeah.
And looks like he took Alaria and
Theon jumped.
And
He's playing Titanic.
he's playing Titanic right now.
Yep.
Jon agreed to go meet with Daenerys.
Yes.
So, about ready to get into this episode?
Yeah, let's go meet her.
All right. Let's do it.
Let's get it on like dope. Ten more days.
Oh my god.
10 more days. And when you see this,
It'll be even less. We're getting so close. Steve, you won't have to wait like barely any time.
I know.
We've all been waiting forever.
I guess I timed it right.
You did.
Love the water.
Yep.
That's big water. Ocean water.
That is big water. It's ocean water.
Oh my God, this is happening.
We're just going to go right into it here.
Bastard of Winterfell, dwarf of Casterly Rock. We saw each other at top of the wall. We were fishing off the edge, if I remember right. Sandy is the Queen's most trusted advisor.
Welcome to Dragonstone.
She's so pretty.
Our
She is.
Queen knows this is a long journey. She appreciates the efforts we've made on her behalf.
What it is about her, she's absolutely gorgeous.
She's got that, just such an innocent,
The beauty,
pure,
yeah.
like a pure quality about her. I don't know. He's like, oh. I wouldn't want to be
not
giving
like
up
it's a
Long
gun.
Claw. I wouldn't want to be giving up Long Claw either, though.
No, I know, but
General rule of thumb. Stark men don't fare well when they travel south. True. But I'm not a Stark.
this is the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say you get used to them. But you never really do.
He's utterly shocked.
Come. The mother's waiting for you.
That was
I
a
would sit there.
fearful look.
I would sit there and watch them.
If you don't mind my saying, I don't think you should return to Westeros. I'm not sure you'll be safe here.
I will return, dear Spider. One last time.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
Something to that, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Wow. Sure cleaned up.
Yeah.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful Queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the Mother of Dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the Breaker of Chains.
This is Jon Snow. He's king of the north.
Jeez.
Thank you for traveling so far, my lord. So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
I am not.
No. Well, that is unfortunate.
Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven
My
Kingdoms.
father was an evil man. On behalf of House Targaryen, I ask your forgiveness for the crimes he committed against your family. And I ask you not to judge a daughter by the sins of her father. Our two houses were allies for centuries.
You're right. You're not guilty of your father's crimes. And I'm not beholden to my ancestors' vows.
Then why are you here?
Your Grace, everyone you know will die before winter's over if we don't defeat the enemy to the north.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
I'm not your enemy. The dead are the enemy.
The dead.
You don't know me well, my lord, but do you think I'm a liar or a madman?
No, don't think you're either of those things.
The army of the dead is real. The White Walkers are real. The Night King is real. I've seen them.
I spent my life in foreign lands. So many men have tried to kill me. I don't remember all their names. I have been sold like a brood mare. I've been shamed and betrayed, raped and defiled. Do you know what kept me standing through all those years in exile? Faith. Not in any gods. Not in myths and legends. In myself. In Daenerys Targaryen. I was born to rule the Seven Kingdoms. And I will.
You'll be rolling over a graveyard if we don't defeat the Night King.
They're good.
The war against my sister has already
Both of
begun.
them.
You can't expect us to hold hostilities and join you in fighting.
He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King of the North.
He's good.
Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard. All those hard sons of bitches chose him as their leader because they believe in him. All those things you don't believe in, he faced those things. He fought those things for the good of his people. He risked his life for his people. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own...
He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down there, buddy.
If we don't put aside our enmities and band together, we will die. And then it doesn't matter whose skeleton sits on the Iron Throne.
If it doesn't matter, then you might as well kneel. Swear your allegiance to Queen Daenerys, help her to defeat my sister, and together our armies will protect the North.
There's no time for that. Am I your prisoner?
Not yet.
Well, that could have gone better.
Yeah. I mean, what's the news?
I'm going, Antonio.
Cheering for Greyjoy.
Have you seen little Theon's face right before he jumped overboard?
Oh no! What a twat!
What a twat.
Oh, Boy, is Cersei gonna be happy to see her.
She killed her daughter.
I know.
My queen, please accept this gift on behalf of all of your loyal subjects in the Iron Islands.
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice. Justice for your murdered daughter.
Shit. Oh shit, girl.
You've proven yourself the greatest captain on the 14 seas.
You done
And a true
fucked
friend
up.
to the crown.
You deserve more than a true friend.
And you deserve a proper reward for your heroism.
There's only one reward I want.
You shall have what your heart desires. when the war is won.
Listen, if you have any advice at all, I would love to hear it. When we have an hour or two to speak as brothers. Advice? Does she like it gentle or rough? A finger in the bum. Not now. We'll talk later.
Damn, that's... Whoa. I'm shocked he didn't...
When my daughter was taken from me, my only daughter, you can't imagine how that feels unless you've lost a child. I fed her at my own breast, even though they told me to give her to the wet nurse. She was mine. And you took her from me. Why did you do that?
You know why she did it.
Your daughter's a beauty too. Brown eyes. You love whom we love. Sorry, I can't understand you. Yeah, it makes it impossible to understand what you're saying. It must be frustrating.
This is intense. Intense.
We all make our choices. You chose to murder my daughter. You must have felt powerful after you made that choice. You feel powerful now. I thought about having him crush your daughter's skull. She's so beautiful. I thought of this lovely face cracking open like a duck egg. It's just not right.
Justice, like...
She did the same way that she did it to her daughter.
Your daughter will die here in this cell. You'll be here watching when she does. You'll be here the rest of your days. If you refuse to eat the forced food down your throat, you will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust.
Wow.
All the while contemplating the choices you've made.
God damn.
I'm sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
Oh my god.
That was intense.
What? I mean, an incredible... I mean, her acting is...
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon glass. Yes, volcanic glass. Obsidian. He says you have a tremendous amount.
I'd very much like to believe that Jon Snow is wrong, but a wise man once said that you should never believe a thing simply because you want to believe it.
Which wise man said this? Are you trying to present your own statements as ancient wisdom?
I would never do that. To you. The reason I believe Jon Snow is because he's here. Let him mine the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. You didn't even know it was here. It's nothing to you. Give him something by giving him nothing. Take a step toward a more productive relationship with a possible ally.
Wow.
Keep him occupied while we...
I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
Thank you. So you believe me then about the Night King and the army of the dead?
You'd better get to work, Jon Snow.
That means no.
Stop him. Women never say what's on their mind. And men just stubborn enough to not communicate.
Lady Sansa, at the gate.
Who is it? This ain't good. I don't like the eerie.
You don't like the
Like that.
eerie?
Or it's good. Oh my god. It's... Oh my god. Hi, Sansa.
Hello, Sansa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Look at
Okay,
him. He's
stone cold.
Yeah.
And you were so beautiful.
Word.
In your white wedding dress.
He saw it.
I have to go back inside, Brian.
I'll stay a bit longer.
You know, she's flipped out right now.
She's freaking out, yeah.
Don't know anything about that. I just started feeling better. I assumed it was the rest that did it. And the climate.
Climate. You're free to go, sir. This chamber is needed for the infectious.
Perhaps our paths will cross again.
They will.
I hope they do.
They will.
I love Sam.
Wow. Powerful. That is a powerful moment. I mean,
yeah, it is.
I love Sam. He just keeps
He's a
climbing
good
the
dude.
ladder.
He's a good dude.
And treated like shit by his father. And
Yeah.
Yes. No one has ever taken the rook. The Lannister army is still the army my father built.
oh
They
boy.
will regret it.
Oh
But he didn't build the sewers. That was beneath him. So he gave the job to the lowest person he could find. Me. He was right. I was low. The company I kept, low. Women mostly. They weren't. It was a passage that began in an out-of-the-way cove by the sea and ended beneath one of the main guard towers. Costly rock is an impregnable fortress. But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men, and I'll impregnate the bitch.
Who said that, Steve?
Oh shit.
Braun?
I'll be fighting for you. That is why they will triumph.
Jesus. Wow. Oh my god. Any more what?
Lannister soldiers. You're on.
Yep.
Where are the rest of the Lannisters?
Supply chain.
That's what.
That's not good. That is not good at all. All the riches.
Yep.
That makes sense. The Iron Bank was. There's the gold.
So now we know.
Is that gold? That was gold,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
But your sister has done things I wasn't capable of imagining. She's a monster, you do know that.
She just tells them.
Sure. To others as well.
Like it is all the way to the end,
But
doesn't
after
it?
we've won, and there's no one left to oppose us, when people are living peacefully in the world she built,
She'll be the end of you.
possibly.
How will it happen?
Cersei had several ideas. Whipping you through the streets and beheading you in front of the Red Keep. Playing you alive and hanging you from the walls of King's Landing.
Wow.
I talked her out of those.
Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good.
I did not see this one coming.
I hate to die like your son. Clawing at my neck. Foam and bile spilling from my mouth. Skin purple. Must have been horrible for you. As a king's guard. As a father, it was horrible enough for me. A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended. You see, I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Sassy. I wanted to know it was me.
Oh my. How can this guy deal with so much? He just keeps taking a beating.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to get the hell away from Cersei.
Well, just like Olenna said, she's going to be the death of you if you...
There's a lot of truth to what she said.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm...
Craziness. The Queen's justice.
I think he respected her enough not to do all that. And then... I mean... on the trip back, that's got to play on him. Like...
Right. That's a lot. I mean... in my opinion, she kind of got the last laugh. Like,
yeah.
Guess what? I'm the one that killed your son.
Well, she said it more for Cersei, not...
Yeah, tell Cersei.
Yeah.
I want her to know it was me. And...
You could see, like, the anger, but yet the, like, utter... I mean, can you imagine someone saying that, even though you knew...
I'm the one... Well, he knew Tyrion didn't do it, but he never know who did it. But this is just like that confirmation. Now, like, he always knew Tyrion didn't do it, but he gets to go tell Cersei. Do you think Cersei will believe it, or do you think she'll, like... I think that might be one of the questions.
Yeah, I think she will. If he says it.
If he convinces her, like, listen, she was telling the truth.
If he says it just the way it happened.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I've got some questions for you.
Okay, let's go. Great episode, by the way. Another great episode in season 7.
Yep, they've all been good.
And like I said... It's a little bit of everything. Dialogue and battle, and I mean,
a lot.
I'm in love with season 7 so far.
First question is from Christian.
What
do you prefer, the long intro for the Queen or the short and to the point intro for the King in the North?
The super long intro reminds me of, and maybe some of you have seen this, maybe some of you haven't, like when Rocky Balboa fought Creed.
Yeah.
And they introduced Creed as the master of disaster, the king of sting, and all the stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah.
And this is Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, in this corner is Rocky Balboa, and the champion is... You know, and they introduce him, and they go through this long list, and it's just like that. It kind of...
I didn't even think about that, actually.
If you guys ever watch it, watch the intro.
I guess it has been, like, literally forever since I've seen Rocky.
Well, and that's when Sylvester Stallone was young.
Yeah.
So, when she was saying all them, I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah.
Do I prefer that? Hell yeah, it's tough as nails because all of it means something.
It's all
but Jon's,
the unburnt, the mother of dragons, like it all, yeah.
I think he needs to work on Jon Snow's because the guy that comes back from the dead.
The killer of the White Walker, whatever. You could add a bunch to Jon's too.
The bastard that won the heart. I mean, there's so many things. Someone would have to write it better than I did.
The winner of the Battle of the Bastards. Yeah. Next question is
His will be that long soon.
Yeah, right. Next question is from Kenney. Steve, how do you think Cersei is planning on paying off the Iron Bank as she promised? What does she have up her sleeve? And we were just talking about that.
She just did.
With that Highgarden. That's... Yeah, so...
Well, they pillaged it, I mean, of all it's worth.
Yeah, immediately when he saw that they were at Highgarden, he immediately said, "That's why they're taking Highgarden."
It makes sense.
Yeah,
they're the bigger threat.
Yeah, they've got the riches, they've got the food, they've got pretty much everything.
The supply chain is. Yep. I'm telling you what, right now, Dany's alliances are dropping like flies.
They are, like, literally every alliance that she
that makes me sick because
Theon and Yara gone, Sand Snakes, Dorne gone.
Can I tell you something?
Highgarden gone.
Can I tell you something that scares me the most?
Yeah.
She has a weapon that can take down one of them dragons.
She does.
The only thing that works in their advantage is dragons are, can move and all that, but they don't move. How do I say? If they don't move in more of a quick, short,
juke, like
jukey
juke
move,
moves,
like someone said, Steve, zigzag,
yeah,
or whatever.
Zigzag.
They're in trouble.
Yeah,
because that will. We saw what it did to the skull.
It went straight through it. Yeah, pretty much.
And the dragon's not unless Melisandre can make one of those come back.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that.
It worries me.
Next question is from Paula.
Paula.
Euron has been mostly seen as nothing more than a charismatic jokester. In the last episode, we saw that he is scary good in a battle at sea. In this episode, we see that Euron is totally fine with treachery and backstabbing people to get what he wants. Now, Cersei has given him co-control of her forces alongside Jaime. How do you think Euron and Jaime will work together, and what do you think Euron's role will be in future episodes? He is crazy good in battles on the sea.
That's exactly the word I was going to use. He's crazy good, and he does.
He might actually prove to be a very strong ally to Cersei at this point. I mean, he's proven himself twice over now.
He makes me sick to think that, and I'm pretty sure that she's sick to think to ever be with him. I'm just saying.
And she just said you'll have what your heart desires.
She's
once
using him.
The war is
She's
won.
Playing him like a violin.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
There's no way.
So
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
What do you think his role is going to be in future episodes? Just like, do you think that he's? I mean, I wouldn't know where to even start with that, but do you think Cersei's going to utilize him more, or like?
Of course.
Yeah.
He's an asset. He has an.
Yeah, I would agree. He's definitely an asset.
To have a navy, and I mean that's huge.
Yeah.
She can get from place to. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's needed, and we've seen what ships can do.
Yeah. Next question is from Marcia.
Marcia, I don't know if I answered that right, but.
What is your best Queen Justice scene? Cersei and the Sand Snakes or Lady Olenna's confession?
Ooh, both of them are excellent. Very, very captivating on both of them, but I'm gonna pick one.
Okay.
And the Sand Snake.
That was a very intense scene.
Her acting.
Cersei, Lena Headey's acting in that. I hope you don't edit. Acting.
I hope you don't edit much of that, because her acting in that, I couldn't. I don't know if I ever said 2 words.
You couldn't take your eyes off of it.
No.
Yeah.
It was incredible, because literally, it was like she deserved that. She deserved it.
She deserved what she got, because she had no good reason to kill Marcella other than to get back at Cersei. And it was, you don't kill.
Look, that was a battle.
You don't do that.
I mean, yeah. Her man lost because he got cocky. Period. End of story.
It was his own fault. It was nobody else's fault. Exactly. No, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, the mountain shouldn't even be here right now.
The mountain shouldn't be here either, and I get that too, but
I am shocked.
Zombie mountain.
I honestly thought she sent the mountain in there to do something.
To do what he does, yeah. Like
I'm
with
shocked.
the Septa Unella, yeah.
But what a horrifying death that would be. And not horrifying, brutal.
Well, I'm talking that she has to sit there and watch her daughter die, and then watch as her daughter rots away, be locked in the same cell. Think about that's very psychologically. That's more of like a psychological torture.
Her daughter
than
and her
anything else.
That close to being able
to touch each other.
And,
yeah.
Well, that's just horrifying to me. I mean, what she's doing is probably the worst thing anybody could ever do to somebody.
Yeah.
Because
with their child, yeah, that's
because there's no doubt she loves her. I mean,
yeah,
that's her.
That's her daughter. Yeah.
Yeah, and beautiful, and
yeah, exactly. Like, it's rough.
But I picked that.
Okay.
And of course the Olenna
and then Olenna,
good.
Yeah, that was good too because that scene got very intense too as well.
She's kind of a little prankster while she's sitting there talking. That's why I kind of dig her. Is she just kind of tells the truth and
oh no, she's like very straightforward and very like blunt. That's what I like about her too.
If those two scenes weren't compared to each other, they would be epic.
Yeah.
To stand alone.
Very good episode.
Mm-hmm.
Next question is from Josh.
Hey, Josh.
We got to see Casterly Rock. Sorry.
Being impregnated.
We got to see Casterly Rock and High Garden for the first time. The Winterfell set was expanded enough to have lengthy one-shot takes of the characters walking in a straight line. We got to see breathtaking aerial views of King's Landing. Do you find that the cinematic level of production and set design immerses you into the story even more? Yeah.
Well, I didn't know those facts.
Yeah.
But
yeah, this is our first time officially seeing Casterly Rock and High Garden. But yeah, the cinematic production and all of that of this TV series is one of the best I've ever seen. I mean, by far.
I could see a season and episode went on, by season, everything kept getting better too.
It gets better every season because their budget grew every single season. They started off with a very small budget in season 1, and now season 7, it's like millions.
The thing of it is, take out all the cinematics.
Yeah.
This is written so damn well.
Yep.
They could have
even
went on the same.
That's what I'm saying. Season 1, they had a very small budget, but season 1 is one of the best seasons.
Look at all they put into it. With the horses riding at Jon Snow, and
that was beautiful.
Everything has been
amazing.
I keep saying the same words over and over again, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say take a but it's epic.
It is epic.
It's an epic writing that sets everything up.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see any of this happening on this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, they're plucking out
Daenerys's... just like when the episode first started and it went straight into Jon's there. Boom. Jon's there already. And you're like, whoa.
And, they both are
You were expecting it to probably be a couple more episodes away or something.
I wasn't expecting the bounce off that those two are having.
Yeah, you maybe expected them to maybe get along a little bit better initially.
I wish to God she knew or seen or had some truth about the White Walker. I get it. That would be hard to believe.
It would be hard to believe.
She's so
mindset
on Cersei being the only obstruction.
Well, I mean, but yeah, you're right. I mean, listen to what Davos is like and Tyrion are both saying, like, you just met this person. Like, you can't expect somebody to believe about an army of dead. Like, yeah, it does sound a bit crazy, But then again, that is like a legend in their world. So, I don't know. But yeah, you can't just expect her to be like, oh yeah, let's go fight the army of the dead.
They are related, so...
They are related.
Maybe that's... why they're butting heads.
Next question is from Nandral, 1825.
Nandral.
Do you think that Cersei's punishment for Marcella's murder fit the crime, or was it overkill?
Absolute overkill.
It was...
What? Is there more?
No, I'm just saying, it is. Does it fit the crime, or is it overkill?
I just answered it.
Okay. It's overkill.
Completely.
Yeah. It's overkill because...
I get the murder, but, you know...
she wants to psychologically torture that woman. Let's be honest about it. She wants that woman to suffer. And how's she going to suffer? Just like what she did.
Okay,
I'm evil.
I'm of thoughts. Evil. It was overkill, and the thing that the battery just ran out while we were answering that. What I want to add to that is, you know, it's not an eye for an eye situation here. It's an eye for an eye plus toe and nose and a tooth and a. I mean, she's going well beyond.
Well beyond what
Mano
they did.
Mano is.
Yeah. No, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Not that I agree that that's the way everything should ever be handled in life at all.
Right.
But that is cruel and unusual.
It's very cruel. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's Cersei.
She thinks way out of the box when it comes to killing.
She sure does. Next question is from Gabriel.
Gabriel.
In memory of the late, great Lady Olenna Tyrell, what is your favorite moment that she was featured in? Every single one.
Time.
Yeah, I loved whenever Olenna was on the screen. She was one of my favorite characters. Because just like we were saying earlier, she tells it like it is. She's blunt. She's honest. Honest most of the time, other than when she kills Joffrey.
You know, other than to her own kids, for the most part.
Yeah.
She was very gentle with them, but when it came to anybody else, she always had a killer. I mean, she just said it. She'd say it to Cersei's face.
Oh, exactly.
I'm shocked she lived this long.
Yeah.
That's
true. And Cersei was even wanting to torture her.
Who?
Olenna.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Jamie was saying at the very end. It's like, she wanted to whip you through the streets naked and hang you from the Red Keep. And, I mean, that's pretty cruel, even wanting to do that to an old woman. You know, like, she may be blunt and she was telling the truth. Like, this is how you are, Cersei. Like, she's telling you like it is, not... She hates you because you're an evil bitch, you know?
You know, I don't think death really mattered to her at that point.
She'd lost her whole family at that point. She was the last living Tyrell. She had nothing to... She really had nothing to stick around for at that point anyway.
She did have one, and that one got to her. She never got to finish the deal, so someone else will.
Next question is from Hisho Hisham.
Hisho, yes. Okay, Hisho.
Do you think Jon and Daenerys will be rivals or alliance, or will they be allies?
You know, I'm seeing them. They butted heads, but in all honesty, I think it'll be just fine. They're making us hang by our fingernails before they absolutely join the pack together.
Okay.
I truly believe that.
Okay. And last question. I think last question.
They got
Nope, not last
They
question.
have to join together. After all this went down, it has to happen.
Next question is from Cat Bowser, Fantasy Therapist.
Cat Bowser.
A lot of fans will miss Lady Olenna, but now Jaime has to tell his sister what she confessed. Even though she died, did Lady Olenna get the last laugh?
Did she ever? I
would agree.
Do you know if Cersei would have had any indication that it was Lady Olenna? She's gonna be more pissed that she outsmarted her.
Yeah, it's just going to add fuel to the fire. Yeah.
But there's nothing she can do.
There's nothing she can do now because she's drank the poison. She's dead. So.
Well, let me tell you this. Did we see her die?
I mean, true. We technically didn't see her die, so.
I'm pretty sure she's dead, but.
I mean, Jamie walked out. She could have been like, you know,
yeah,
stuck her finger down her throat, and.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows what she has? Better burn the body, or she'll be a White Walker. That'd be creepy.
That would be pretty creepy. Next question is from Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah. Jon tells Dany, "You're right. You're not guilty of your father's crimes, and I'm not beholden to my ancestors' vows," when she demands that he bends the knee to her. Not the best start to their relationship. How do you see things developing from here? Do you think Dany will have to eventually accept Jon as King of the North, or will Jon have to bend the knee and give up that title? Or will an alliance between them simply be impossible because neither of those will happen?
The mutual respect for each other is building.
Okay.
So,
do you see Jon bending the knee, or do you see Dany just letting him remain king in the North, or what do you see happening there?
I think there's an appropriate way to do that. I don't think Jon wants to be
the king in the North.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe he will bend the knee?
I think he's going to back off of that and bend the knee because he's going to realize that she is good and she is who. The only question he had is of her, I just met you.
Yeah.
Okay? I just met you.
I don't know you.
If that's holding him back, that'll be shortly surpassed and he will bend the knee and deliver her as you're capable of of being that person, that leader, because you're not nuts like the Mad King.
Okay.
You know, it takes time. I mean, he just walked up on the shores, but he's trying to deliver the speech that they're coming.
Yeah.
She has the same question about him. I just met you.
Well, they both just met each other. It's like, I'm not just going to come in and walk in and bend the knee
if they
when
just
I don't know you.
listened to this video, they would know.
Jon, Dany, just listen to us.
Get over it. They're
Watch
coming.
This video.
He's a good dude.
She's a good one. He's good. They're both good. Just work together.
She's not a whack. She can run this way better than Cersei.
Yeah, exactly.
And let me just bring up one more thing real quick.
Okay.
We're seeing all this downtrodden on Daenerys' part, like her allies is being wiped out.
Yeah.
Now, we've seen it before. When people starts getting wiped out, i.e. the Starks.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, that all comes back tenfold.
Okay. So you feel like, so right now it seems like the Lannisters are a step ahead in like everything.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
it's obvious.
They are. They've just won the past 2 battles, basically.
Now my point.
Okay.
The Iron Bank might have just screwed up. Because once they get their money, and then she's going to want more, she ain't going to be able to deliver at some point.
Okay.
So, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
The Iron Bank seems like they can be...
pretty... Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Next question is from Silver of House Storm.
Silver.
Lady Olenna, a.k.a. the Mofo Queen of Thorns, went out like a G. Now that Jaime has proof that Tyrion did not kill Joffrey, will Cersei soften towards her little brother and admit she was so very wrong?
Of course not. Of course not.
You don't think she'll soften towards him? Because she's always hated him. So.
Look. So what?
Yeah.
So what? He's still...
He killed the father. He's still the hand of the queen of her rival, so...
Not only that, killed the father, and, just like you said, that was going to be my second point.
Yeah.
Went to the enemy.
Yeah.
He does hate me. He wants me dead.
She's not going to soften, is what you're saying.
Oh, absolutely not. Okay. It won't soften her a bit. Okay. Not even a bit.
Okay. Last question is from Craig Kostelecki.
Craig.
In the middle of the last episode, Tyrion seemed to have a great plan to take King's Landing without having to burn it down. Both parts of his plan have backfired terribly. What do you think Daenerys' next move will be? And do you think she's losing her trust in Tyrion?
No.
Okay.
No. I think he advised
her the right way. Like, he had good plans,
Yeah, his plan was good. And it was well scripted. It was just a better plan by somebody else.
Yeah.
Now, that is a very good question.
What's Dany's the more
next
I'm thinking,
move? Is she going to lose faith somewhat? Is she going to second guess? Is she going to
think like, well, is this because you don't want to hurt your family?
Or are you setting me up? Or I don't think she would think that way, but you know what? That is a hell of a question, now that you said it. I'm going to think on that.
Okay.
And I'm going to watch a little bit more. Obviously, the answers is going to come, but that is something to really think about. Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow. I just had a freaking mind explosion.
And what do you think her next move will be? Or do you just not have any clue as to... Everything they've been doing so far is kind of backfired.
God,
so.
If, you know... Her next move...
Yeah.
I don't think it's Westeros. I think Jon and her have to collaborate somehow. This has to work out somehow.
Okay.
I don't know how. I don't know, but the true enemy is what Jon's talking about. That's the bigger.
So you're saying she needs to probably not focus so much on that at the moment, and maybe help Jon out with like the Army of the Dead stuff.
What he said was, you're going to rule over the dead, and or your skeletons going to rule over skeletons.
Okay.
It's the truth.
It is. It's just that nobody there has ever seen any of that, so they don't believe it. You know, so they don't believe
something's
it's a real threat.
It has to come out. It's coming. Okay. We all know what this is. I'm not an idiot. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not an idiot. This is what the show is going to lead to.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It doesn't just affect. He's exactly right. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how bad Cersei is. Is she going to tell one of them White Walkers no? Is she going to be able to feed him? No.
Right.
She don't even know really what kills him yet. Jon has the game plan.
Jon's the only one that really knows all of that with the dragon glass and the Valyrian steel.
Yes.
And yeah, he's pretty important right now. So.
Sam's important. Jon's important. Daenerys is important.
Bran, I would say, is important.
Yeah, but, you know, I agree. He freaks me out still.
Yeah. Well, I think he's got a lot on his plate right now, too.
I think so. He acted awful weird around Sansa.
Yeah, he did. And I think it's because he's so overwhelmed by all of this knowledge in his head that he sees everything happening now, you know, things that's happened in the past, things potentially could happen in the future. I mean, he's, like he said, he's the three-eyed raven now.
He needs to get in Jon's ear. Jon's needed everywhere.
Jon needs to get back to Winterfell, probably.
And Anyway,
there's
a lot of story that we're not even talking about.
I know, it's so much.
He's a Targaryen.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody
technically he's a Targaryen, but he's still a bastard, so his last name would be Sand instead of Snow.
Well, something's going to bring it to the forefront.
But Bran is at Winterfell now, so hopefully if Jon does get back to Winterfell, he can tell him. I don't know how it'll go
Magic
over.
Magic has played a huge role in this so far with Dany and her impervious to fire.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and Jon obviously being brought back. Mm-hmm. That just doesn't, happen. Yeah. He's got. There's a lot on the table here.
There is. There really is. But
incredible show.
I think we'll go ahead and shut this video down for now. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes, I hope you did.
Yeah, please leave a like on the video and leave your comments and questions below.
And we're getting closer.
We're getting closer. Only a few more episodes left.
I don't know how I'm gonna not be able to fast forward and watch another show when we get into.
When we get into season 8, you'll have to wait a week, just like the rest of us.
That's gonna suck.
It's gonna suck.
Because now I'm hungry. I want more.
He's gonna want more and more and more.
Anyways, nice talking to you.
Yep, you guys, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. And I hope you guys. Yep, and I hope you guys have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.